It is a beautiful Monday. We're here in the Your TV studio under the bright lights, and I'm joined by two special guests, Leeann Noel, Century 21, as well as Catherine Stefanizzi, renovator extraordinaire, and we'll have proof as to why you have that extraordinary label. Miss Noel, first and foremost, since we have Catherine with us today, keeping that in mind, what is the first step when considering renovation?
Renovation, yes, of course. So viewers, just a reminder that please contact your trusted realtor. Have them over, show them the space that you're thinking about doing the renovation. Obviously budget, consider that first and foremost. We want to think function over fashion, sustainability, longevity of maybe that particular trend that you're looking at in that particular room of the house. And then let's talk hiring your designer contractor, who I brought here again today.
And here she is. Welcome back, Catherine. You were here 2 weeks ago and we had a great discussion.
Yep.
Looking forward to more of that today.
Wonderful.
We're going to jump right in because we do have before and after of a client you worked with, Natalie, her kitchen. What did you see in the before?
What didn't I see in the before, really? There was really no kitchen there to speak with. She had a couple lowers, a couple uppers, and a sink. For storage, she used some old open IKEA shelving. I think she had 3 of them. She used a air fryer and a cooktop. She didn't even have a hot plate. She didn't even have a proper stove. So really, there was no place to go but up from here.
When you're talking uppers and lowers, is that cabinetry?
Cabinets, yeah.
Okay.
Two upper cabinets, 2 lower cabinets.
And storage,
That
you
was
need
it.
that in a kitchen. Idea how gorgeous it would look at the end.
Oh, I definitely had an idea because I've gotten the opportunity to work with Catherine multiple times, and what she delivers, I have, I guess, some expectation, but she always exceeds that. I knew that with Natalie it was going to be a beautiful fit in regards to vision and also personality. I was really, really excited to see the after.
This could very well transition into the next talking piece. What should clients be thinking about and how can they best prep for you to come in and do your thing?
Talked about budget. I mean, obviously you want to have a really strong sense of what your budget is, but really talk to past clients. So if you're looking to hire somebody, talk to past clients. Look at their work. Make sure that they're happy, that you're happy with what you see. And if you're looking to hire a designer, especially, just make sure your design aesthetic jives with what they deliver, and that when you look at some of their spaces that you feel inspired, right? And then it's really, I say, the more that you can impart about yourself to your designer, the better the space is going to end up for you in the end. And it's all about the little details. I say spend a lot of time on the internet and collect. It can be anything. It can be spaces that you love. It can be the smallest little thing in a space. Because really, when you sit down and you review all of that with their designer, they're going to be able to pull that all together for you. Natalie actually said one of the most favorite things to me when she finally saw her kitchen, and she said it was everything that she wanted but nothing that she expected. And she was so in love with it. And for me, that's the greatest compliment.
When you saw this, what was done? What was your first impression when you walked in? We have you on video reacting to what you saw.
Blown away by how everything was tied in, from the artwork to the decor, to having a stove,
That's important.
and a dishwasher. This
It's a working
compact
kitchen.
You hardly even knew
dishwasher.
it was there, right?
Exactly. That I know, and Natalie loves to entertain. It's so close to her living room. It gives her that function where if she wants to have guests, family over, it's just all tied in beautifully.
And we have Natalie up on the screen now. Her smile is priceless in her new kitchen.
Yes.
Catherine, before we look forward to our next segment, what are some favorite trends that are easy for people to access in 2023?
All right, okay. Wallpapers and murals are probably one of my favorite things to do. These days, if you can think of it, you can pretty much find it. And if you can't find it, you can either have it designed or design it yourself. There's such a great way to add whimsy and fun and a pop of color, texture, pattern to a room. After that, I would say have fun with color. A neutral space, a well-designed neutral space will always be timeless, but a bold color can change a space like nothing else. So people are always scared of dark walls, but really they actually make, the walls actually will recede and make whatever stands in front of it really pop. So if you're thinking of painting that wall navy or even black, I say go for it. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, paint the whole room a nice bold color. bring it up onto the ceiling. I love a painted ceiling, and I think it's one of those walls that people don't really think about. Everybody just sort of wants to paint them white, but a room with walls and ceiling all in the same color can be so warm and cozy, or even just a pop of color on a ceiling with the neutral wall can bring so much whimsy and interest into a space and really set it apart.
How did you get this kitchen so bright, being that there's not as many windows as you'd expect when you see how bright it is?
I think it was really the contrast. So when you see it, it's the white cabinets against the dark walls. We did add a lot of lighting. We added lighting into the lower part of the ceiling. We put some pot lights in there to bring in a lot more light, but it's really just the contrast of the color that she wanted to do. When she said she wanted to do a white kitchen, I thought, okay, well, how can we make this as interesting as possible? So as you can see, we've got a white kitchen, white cabinets, but I would definitely not call this a white kitchen.
Very true.
Leanne, it was a pleasure seeing the before and after.
Yes, thank you.
How do you top this? What's next?
I know, right? Well, when we talk about designer, contractor, renovations, I really want, for our next segment, I'm going to bring that it's important that buyers understand when they're buying a property as is, where is.